this is Vanessa. In this video, we are learning how to work the Tunisian purl stitch. So I have a video tutorial for the Tunisian knit stitch. This will be the purl stitch. So just the way it sounds, this will look similar to a purl stitch in knitting. Okay, so you want to cast on, so start chaining any number of stitches you'd like. I'm going to chain 10, 2, 3, 4, 10. Now starting the second chain from the hook, this is your first, that's your second, working into the back humps. So turn it, your first chain, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, leave that loop on your hook, into the next chain stitch, pull up another loop, and then you just want to repeat all the way across, pulling up a loop and leaving it on your hook. And at the end you should have the same amount of loops that you did your chain stitches. And if you chain loosely, it's easier to get your hook in there. I think with crochet and Tunisian, the hardest part is working the chain stitch when first learning. Okay, so I have 10 loops on my hook. Now I want to work a return pass by starting on this end, going back this direction. You want to chain 1, so yarn over, pull through 1. Now you repeat yarning over and pulling through 2 at a time. Yarn over through 2 and continue, whoops, continue working your return pass all the way to the other side. Until you have 1 loop on your hook. So now we are ready to start the purl stitch. So just like in knitting, you want your yarn in the front when you work your purl stitch. So when you work your simple stitch, the yarn is in the back and you insert into the second vertical bar as always, and then you yarn over. So with the purl stitch, you want your yarn in the front and you insert your hook into that second bar, and then you want to yarn over. So an easier way to do that is just swing your hook around behind and then hold it with your thumb and insert into the next bar, let go, and then yarn over and pull through. Notice I keep my thumb right here on that working yarn just to kind of keep it from flopping. So again, behind the yarn, into the next vertical bar, hold it right there, yarn over and pull through. Okay, next one. Okay, and you want to work that all the way across. Okay, into the side stitch, always through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through. So now you work your return pass as normal, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Alright, so that is to repeat. You just repeat the return pass and the purl stitch. So let me show you how to work the purl stitch again. So into the second vertical bar right there, behind the yarn, because you want the yarn in the front, through that bar, yarn over and pull through. Okay, place your hook behind, into the next bar, yarn over and pull through. Okay, I find that that's the easiest way for me. And if I work at my pace, I don't actually use my thumb to hold it. I sort of just tip it this way and it gets out of the way. All right, last stitch. Okay, yarn over, pull through 1, that's your chain 1, yarn over, and pull through 2 at a time to work your return pass. So I'll go ahead and work a couple of more rows, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So one other thing, you see how working a purl stitch on the edge gives you that line right there, which it doesn't on this side. So if you wanted that to match, you can just go ahead and work the last stitch as normal without putting the yarn in the front. So with it in the back, you insert through the 2 loops, yarn over, and pull up a loop. So that will eliminate that line. Just depends on your pattern and what you like. Okay, so I am ready to cast off. This is casting off in pattern, so I'm going to work the purl stitch. So into the second vertical bar, yarn over, pull through, and then through the loop on your hook. Behind the yarn, insert into the next, yarn over, pull through, and through. Okay, so you're basically working a slip stitch with the yarn in the front. Okay, so you're pulling through both loops, and you're not carrying all the loops on your hook anymore. Okay, and through the last one, through and through. Okay, so yarn over and pull it all the way through. Okay, so I wanted to show you, so right here I worked the edge stitch with the yarn in the front, just like the rest of them. And right here I worked the edge stitches, or the edge stitch, with the yarn in the back, just like a simple stitch. Okay, so that's what it looks like. This is the Tunisian purl stitch. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for future videos.